Buset, naga kali ini. Oh enggak, scorpion. Halo guys, welcome back to OliOli bersama gue Samuel. Dan hari ini kita lanjutkan lagi bermain Dragon Quest 11S. Di episode sebelumnya kita sempat menggantikan seorang pangeran untuk ikutan lomba balap kuda guys. Nah sebagai gantinya si pangeran tersebut akan memberikan kita cabang dari pohon Yggdrasil. Nah kita membutuhkan cabang itu untuk mengetahui gimana caranya pergi ke pohon Yggdrasil. Gimana kelanjutan ceritanya? Ayo kita lanjut guys. Ini dia guys, jadi sekarang kita lagi ada di Sultan Palace. Nah kita mau nagih janji karena kita udah bantuin pangeran balapan kuda. Jadi si pangerannya itu nggak bisa naik kuda guys. Nah dia minta gantiin kita. Memang kita nggak menang-menang amat sih, cuma juara 2. Loh, mana orangnya ya? Ini kamarnya di sini harusnya. Kosong kamarnya. Lah ini dia, kita nemuin resep buat nempas senjata nih guys. Oke. Kemana ya? Mungkin dia lagi ada di atas kali. Nah.
Truly, I am humbled. All I have ever desired is to fulfill my duties as a prince and as a knight.
Oh, jangan-jangan dia lupa janjinya.
If I may, I have promised to assist these travelers. Would you permit me to explain?
Gladly, my son. It warms my heart to see you aiding those in need. Truly, you have taken the knight's pledge to heart.
Thank you, father. The truth of the matter is that my friends here have come to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow.
Rain apa tuh?
Your Majesty, the beast has returned. It attacked one of our men while we were out on patrol.
Ada monster guys.
The Slayer of the Sands is back. Why must the accursed creature always appear on this, the happiest day of the year? We will stand for this no longer. I must dispatch my finest knights and ensure that the fiend never again returns to terrorize the celestial sands.
Nah kayaknya kita bantuin nih, kita bantuin ngalahin monsternya itu.
The fates are speaking to us. Capturing the Slayer would be the perfect way to show your people what a fine knight you have become.
Anaknya lagi disuruh.
But, oh, father, so many of our bravest men have confronted the creature and perished. Surely, I do not stand a chance.
Truly, it is the most able who are the most humble. But you cannot hide your true feelings. You are trembling with excitement.
Ya ampun, padahal ketakutan.
This is your moment, Faris, my boy. Capture the Slayer and take your place in history.
Disuruh ngalahin monsternya.
Very well, father. Yay! I shall begin my preparations right away.
Minta tolong lagi nih pasti nih.
1,000 pardons. The rainbow will have to wait. Meet me in my chambers. There is something we must discuss.
Pasti dia mau minta tolong kita lagi nih guys.
Oh, just breathe, Faris.
Pasti dia ada di kamarnya. Ini parah juga ya si prince-nya ini, bisa apa ya? Naik kuda nggak bisa, perang nggak bisa.
Oh, please. Please, I beg of you. The Slayer of the Sands will tear me limb from limb unless you aid me. Have pity on the desperate soul. Oh.
Ini pangerannya sampai sujud-sujud gini.
Like a true desert knight. Seriously, can't you handle this on your own?
No! No, such a thing is impossible. I am no knight. I neglected my training. I allowed my vassals to fight all my battles for me.
Lah, jadi dia nggak pernah berantem, dia suruh orang lain yang berantem.
Oh, it is not my fault. I am an only child. I was coddled from birth and praised for the most insignificant of achievements. I did not wish to disappoint my parents or my people, so I found ways of seeming to fulfill their expectations without necessarily doing so. But the more I fulfilled them, the more their expectations grew, and now finally they expect the impossible. Ow, it's so unfair. Don't you see? If you refuse to help me, I will be sent to my doom, and through no fault of my own. Please, will you take pity on your old friend?
Old friend apanya? Baru juga kenal. Ya udahlah, gimana lagi? Emang kalau jawab no bisa gitu nggak lanjutin cerita?
Oh, thank you. 10,000 thank yous! And fear not, I will speak to my father about the rainbow as soon as the beast is captured. We must make preparations to depart immediately. I will await you at the castle gates.
What a pathetic excuse for a prince. Goodness knows what'll become of Gallopolis with him in charge.
Oh, we mustn't be so hard on him, Veronica. I'm sure it can't be easy growing up with everyone expecting so much of you.
Nah, kita ke gerbang utama nih. Kita disuruh ngelawan monster yang menghantui kota ini. Karena prince-nya tidak mau berantem. Pasti disuruh ke depan kan? Sultan Palembang Gallopolis Region. Kita ke bawah. Monsternya kayak apa kita belum tahu juga sih. Duh, ini warga-warganya ini udah mendukung nih. Kita udah ready belum?
I mean no disrespect, Your Highness, but how could you do this to us? You have volunteered us for certain death.
Itu pasukannya aja nggak ada yang mau.
Trusted retainers, we do not journey into the jaws of danger alone. Ha! Impeccable timing as always. Allow me to introduce our knights in shining armor. These brave adventurers have agreed to capture the Slayer for us. Now, the beast's lair is said to be located deep within the Celestial Sands. The fastest route is through the checkpoint to the west. We march immediately for Gallopolis!
For Gallopolis.
Ya, anak buahnya aja udah melempem begitu. Ini mah 100% diserahin ke kita semua nih kerjaannya.
Room for a little one? Oh, I'd hate to miss a good beast hunt.
Oh, ini siapa nih? Ya dia lagi.
There's no such thing as a good beast hunt, friend. If I were you, I'd run along back to the circus.
Well, aren't you just a lovely, patronizing little dear? Look, I'm worried about the half-wit prince getting himself killed. Can I come with you or not?
La 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 la. Yes.
At least one of you has some sense. Lead on, darling!
Dia bisa berantem memangnya. Pass through the checkpoint in Gallopolis. Celestial Sand checkpoint. Nah, di situ dia. Kayaknya nggak gabung dia. Tuh. Apakah nanti si tukang sirkusnya itu join party sama kita? Kita nggak tahu juga nih. Tapi yang pasti kayaknya dia jagoan. Dia bisa magic kan, bisa ngeluarin api kan dia. Terus naik kudanya juga lumayan jago. Kita kalah kemarin. Juara 2 sih, nggak kalah-kalah banget. Terus enak banget ya si pangerannya itu naik kereta. Kita suruh jalan kaki. Udah nyampe tuh dia di sini. Bener nggak sih? Bener kan? Kita menemani Prince Faris. Prenisius Peninsula. Wah, jauh. Jauh lumayan. Nah, itu dia kudanya tuh. Udah mau nyampe kayaknya kita nih. Mana monsternya?
The heat, the dry air, it is too much, too much. Let us spend the night here. The monster will have to wait.
Ya, istirahat dulu kita di sini.
There you are. As you can see, I have decided to set up camp. We will continue our quest in the morning.
That's right. You get your beauty sleep, Princey dear. You've got a hard day of getting us to do your dirty work for you to be preparing for. Come on, you. Let's have a sit down and a nice chat, shall we?
Mau ngobrol apa? Lo kok tidurnya di tanah sih?
So, 2 boys and 2 girls out on a lovely adventure together, huh? How romantic. But what kind of adventure, I wonder? Come on, spill the beans.
Kenapa pengen ikut?
To be perfectly honest, we're none too sure ourselves just yet. But for the moment, we're trying to get to Yggdrasil. We need to understand more about the mysteries surrounding the luminary, you see? It's all to do with a horrible being called the Dark One. He wants to bring death and destruction to the world. And we want to stop him.
All right, Big Mouth, that's enough.
Malah dikasih
You don't
tahu.
tell the Jolly Jester a whole life story. We barely know him.
My. So there's a dastardly villain coming to steal all the smiles and laughter from the world. And you 4 heroes are on a daring mission to stop him before it's too late. Oh, now that does sound fun.
You got a strange idea of fun.
What about you, Sylvando? What made you leave home and set out on the road?
Oh, you don't want to hear my boring old stories. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Come on, kiddies. Betty buys.
Dia nggak mau ngasih tahu. Main sok misterius dia.
Well, aren't we full of mysteries? What's his deal?
Lanjut lagi, kita mau lawan bos. Perjalanan kita masih jauh nih kayaknya. Ini si pangeran palsu lagi udah jalan duluan. Buset, nih ada ular. Flyton. Oh, gampang.
Veronica wins again.
Si pangeran udah jalan duluan. Dia nggak ngelawanin monster-monster di tengah jalan ya? Aneh-aneh aja nih. Di padang pasir ada kepiting. Wing of Bat. Ini ada laut dong. Di padang gurun ada laut. Ih, awas. Ah, ini dia. Ini dia udah deket. Mana monsternya?
The Slayer of the Sands was last seen here.
The cowardly creature is nowhere to be found. It must have fled in fear. Let us return to the castle and inform my father of our success.
Pulang gitu aja. Seriusan ini. Nah, itu datang tuh.
The Slayer of the Sands is among us.
Ular gede ternyata itu. Buset. Buset, naga kali ini. Oh enggak, scorpion.
Up and at 'em, Principal. Show that filthy thing what real knights are made of. Oh dear. Looks like poor old Ferris has been struck down with stage fright. You soldiers, beat the ears and look after him, will you? Come on, gang.
Lawan.
This little drama needs a hero or two.
Wah, lawan kita nih. Slayer of the Sun.
Watch out.
Taktik Erik. Erik ini nggak pernah ngeluarin jurus, kenapa ya? Coba bentar.
Let's go.
Abilities. Bisa.
Sorry.
Unable to cast spell, bagus lah. Taktik dulu, nah si Erik ini aneh. Mix it up. Dah. Critical hit dong itu freeze-nya. Critical hit lagi. Badak nih, nggak mati-mati. Area dia mukulnya. Dia bisa bikin orang pusing. Wah, kritikal, ampun. Ngapain tuh dia? Mati dong ini. Oh, dia bisa nyembuhin juga. Ayo mati dong, nggak mati nih. Bakar. Aduh, kena pusing. Parah nih, kena pusing-pusing. Males juga nih dia bisa bikin pusing. Oh, dia bisa nyembuhin. Aw, diapain tuh? Oh, dia bisa bikin blind, ampun deh. Mati juga akhirnya. Mati dia. 1440.
That will teach you to be so grumpy. Now, hold nice and still while I tie you up.
Diikat terus mau dibawa pulang gitu dia.
The battle is won! The Slayer of the Sands is bested! All in a day's work for the Prince of Gallopolis! You saw me, men, did you not? You saw the People's Prince defeat the fiend that terrorized them so.
Yes, Your Highness. Of course, Your Highness.
Diangkut pakai kereta dong. Ini pasti nanti mau dibawa ke Sultan. Terus ngaku-ngakunya si pangeran ini.
My heroic feat would not have been possible without your valuable contribution. I still have not forgotten what I promised. I will speak with my father about the rainbow upon my return. You may rest assured of that.
Rainbow.
Really, Principal? That's how you're gonna play it? And what do you think they'll be expecting of you next, huh?
You speak as though I have a choice! Are you suggesting that I disappoint my father and the citizens of Gallopolis?
I'm not suggesting anything, darling. You do what you need to do.
To Gallopolis, men! We return as heroes! Yeah!
Well, this feels all kinds of wrong. You're right, Sylvando. Nothing's going to change if he keeps on pretending.
Oh, I think the poor boy knows that well enough. All he needs is a little push. Anyway, I'd better be getting along. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again soon. Ciao for now, my loves.
Cabut dia. Ngapain dia cuma mau ikut perang doang? Return to Gallopolis and report your victory. Bukan victory-nya kita, ini victory-nya si pangeran ini mah. Kita mah cuma membantu doang. Tapi kita kan memang ada butuhnya sih sama dia. Wow, apa ini? Loh. Bagus juga nih. Ini ada laut ya. Laut di padang gurun, aneh banget sih. Kita naik kuda guys, biar cepet jalannya guys, karena perjalanannya sangat jauh. Ada harta karun, bentar ya. Beast bone. Nah, kita sudah dekat. Bentar lagi kita sampai. Akhirnya kita sampai juga. Masuk. Wah. Kemenangan milik pangeran.
Faris, your prince, my son, our hero, has vanquished the Slayer of the Sands.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Parah nih orang.
The future of our kingdom is surely safe in the hands of one so gallant and chivalrous as he. Now come, heroic conqueror, address your people.
Beloved Gallopolitans, yes, I captured the beast, but I did not act alone. For it was your love, your adoration that gave me the strength I so needed. Yes!
Begitu banget. Lah, masih hidup.
And it is that same love that will allow me to continue serving you until my dying day.
Masih hidup. Buset. Duh, gimana nih?
Friends, we have no need to be afraid. Prince Faris will protect us.
Yes, yes! We have nothing to fear with the prince on our side!
Emang bisa apa prince-nya?
Well, my boy, your people await. Let them see firsthand the fearless desert knight you have become.
Parah, mana bisa dia?
Father, I cannot.
Repeat after me now. A knight's word?
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom, his master.
Don't stop.
Silvando nih.
He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
That's more like it. Now, my little Princey Pooh, do you want to be remembered as a miserable coward or a hero who died fighting to the end?
I wish to be remembered as a knight of Gallopolis!
Ya, lawan. Musuh jagoan amat tuh si Vandonya.
Darling, you were wonderful. Amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, huh?
Wait, did you?
I won't always be here to remind you what it means to be a knight, though. Better not go forgetting again, huh?
Kok Silvanonya jago gitu sih? Tadi nggak sejago itu ah.
Wait, friend. Where did you become so well versed in the ways of chivalry? Are you a knight?
Who, me? Don't be ridiculous, darling. I'm just a silly old jester.
Sok misterius banget ini Silvando ini.
Yes, Father. It was he who rode my horse in the Southern National, and he who captured the Slayer of the Sands. Forgive me.
Varys, look at me. The burden that was placed upon you, it was more than any boy could be expected to bear. It is I who must apologize, not you. But rest assured that I have learned my lesson. I will not make the same mistake again. And it seems you have learned something too, despite your protestations. The bravery you showed was worthy of a true knight. Sir Hendrik will be happy to take one such as yourself under his wing, I am sure. Your dream will come true at last. I am so pleased for you.
Sir Hendrik tuh siapa? Bukannya itu yang ngejar-ngejar kita ya?
Hendrik?
Loh, bener kan?
The guy who was chasing us?
But I am forgetting our guests. Father, these travelers came to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow. It is a royal treasure, of course. But surely you agree that they have done more than enough to deserve it.
Certainly. But my boy, I sold the
Ya
rainbow
ampun,
to a traveling
udah dijual.
What? What would compel you to sell one of our most precious treasures?
Are you blind, boy? Did you not notice the grandeur with which we celebrated this year's Sand National? We made a sacrifice for your sake.
Father,
Ya, udah keburu dijual. Terus gimana dong?
All I can tell you is that the merchant to whom I sold the rainbow headed west towards Gondolia. This
Gondolia
letter will grant you passage through the checkpoint that leads there. Perhaps someone can tell you what became of the branch.
Sultan's letter.
Ow! 1,000 pardons! I did not know that the rainbow was no longer in the kingdom. Truly, I did not. It is scant consolation, I am sure, but please, take this. Its value cannot possibly compare, but it has been prized by generations of Gallopolitan knights. It allows one to provoke distant foes into combat, and is an excellent way to gain battle experience.
Wow,
Or
kayaknya
so I'm
something
told.
yang keren nih. Crossbow. Ini yang make siapa?
You have done our kingdom a great service. Should you ever need our assistance, you need only say the word. And as for me, I will be sorry to see you leave. But I am sure there will be other kindly travelers along soon enough.
Pengganti. Akan ada pengganti lainnya. Bedul. Oke, kita ke Gondolia. Kita ke Gondolia guys. Kita mau kejar merchant yang beli apa itu tadi? Branch-nya Yggdrasil. Udah guys, kita keluar. Ini ada-ada aja nih. Udah lama-lama, udah jauh-jauh begini, ternyata barangnya nggak ada. Wah, ada apa nih?
At last! I was beginning to think you had snuck out through the stage door. Huh?
Silvando lagi, ngapain dia?
Hey!
Mau ikut-ikutan?
You again? What do you want this time?
Hey, ya! Ta-da! Oh, don't be coy, darling. I want to come with you, of course. You should never have told me about your heroic quest if you didn't want me to tag along.
Mau ikut, malu-maluin
What are you
aja.
talking about? You can't just decide to come with us. This isn't a game.
Believe me, honey, I know it isn't. I've seen my fair share of fun and games on my travels. What kind of jester would I be if I hadn't? But I've seen tragedy too. People attacked by monsters, all kinds of awful things. You know, my dream has always been to build a wonderful theater. Somewhere I can put on performances that will make millions smile. But how can I do that if this dark one of yours is going to be out there making people's lives awful?
Dia mau ikut kita lawan
What I'm
Dark
trying
One.
to say, darlings, is that we all want the same thing. So you see, I have to come with you. Oh, don't all squeal at once now.
Join party. Bisa emang berlima ini.
This guy really doesn't take no for an answer, huh?
Guess I'm part of the gang now. Yay! So, tell me, what's our next move?
Well, to get to Yggdrasil, we're going to need the rainbow. And it seems that a traveling merchant has taken it to Gondolia.
Gondolia. But honey, that's a port town. He's probably hopped on a boat and set sail by now.
That's true. Well, then we'll have to buy tickets for the ferry, and...
The ferry? Please, darling. We don't have time to be riding the ferry with the little people.
Ih, songong.
Well, what's your bright idea then?
I was thinking a ship of our own might be more chic, no? And luckily for you, I happen to have picked up a lovely little number in the end of season sales.
What? You've got your own boat? That's amazing! You're going up in my estimation by the minute.
Oh, dia punya kapal
Will you
sendiri.
be willing to let us use your ship, Mr. Sylvander?
But of course, sweetie. That's what friends are for. And guess where the old girl is docked, No? Why, Gondolia, of course! Lucky! So what are we waiting for? The ocean beckons, shipmate! Westward ho!
Wah, ayo kita ke Gondolia. Apa nih? 5 member. Ya, cuma bisa berempat. Cuma bisa berempat, berarti satu orang nggak dipakai. Ah, apa nih? Horse Hailer. Horse Hailer apa nih? Di mana ya? Laguna di Gondolia. Oke. Kita naik kuda. Ini Sylvando ini kita belum tahu dia skillnya ngapain aja ya. Ntar deh kita coba untuk pakai. Kalau kita udah bosen. Karena ini cuma bisa berempat nih kalau berantem, nggak bisa berlima. Oh, mana arahnya ke situ ya? Cepet kayaknya nih kalau naik kuda nih lari. Udah mau nyampe nih. Awas, awas. Lucky you. The Laguna di Gondolia. Permisi mas. Kita punya surat dari Sultan nih. Yes. Kita mau ke Gondolia. Wah, kayaknya lebih bagus nih. Apa tuh tadi? Oke guys, jadi sekarang kita mau melanjutkan ke Gondolia guys. Karena si rainbow-nya itu, si percabangan dari pohon Yggdrasil ini udah dijual ternyata guys. Kita lanjutkan lagi nanti ya guys. Kita akan istirahat dulu. Jangan lupa di like dan subscribe supaya nggak ketinggalan video-video dari OliOli. Dadah.